Tony Banks met Peter Gabriel. Mike Rutherford met Anthony Phillips. And out of those teenage friendships, a band called Genesis emerged. Now, that was 30 years ago, and since then, band members have come and gone, superstars on their own like Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins. But still today, Genesis exists. Tony Banks and Mike Rutherford are still around. There's a new album featuring new singer Ray Wilson. And over the next 2 hours, we'll talk with the guys, including Phil Collins, as we celebrate Genesis, the first 30 years. Hi, I'm Dana Miller, and welcome to the Genesis Superstar Music Special. The new album I mentioned is entitled Calling All Stations. It's their 20th, and the new lead singer is a guy who was in a British band called Stiltskin, Ray Wilson. So you digging it, huh?
Yeah, it feels great, actually. It's good to actually be involved in things now, and I've been involved with the band since July last year, so it's been a long wait. I'm looking forward to everything, you know. It's a very exciting time for me.
Yeah, I'll bet. Tony, how'd you audition Ray?
Well, the first audition, the first thing he sang, we made him sing, a few old Genesis songs, and the first thing he did was No Son of Mine, and it sounded really good. I think I was sort of convinced after 2 or 3 lines that, that side of it was going to be great, and after that it's just a matter of working out whether he had the range necessary to do everything we wanted, and also whether he could fit in, in terms of whether what came naturally to him would lend itself to being within Genesis. So the auditions took a bit of time, but I think we were pretty sure. He was my top man before anyone came down, I have to say, because I just felt that if he could work, he would be good, he fulfilled our expectations.
That's great. And now 30 years of Genesis. Seem possible?
Well, if you start to think about it, it seems a long time ago when we made our early tapes and stuff. Some bits of it seem to go past faster than others. I think the first period up to, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway with Peter sort of elongates a bit in my mind. It seems like a longer period because obviously it's been a much greater period of time after that. But, I think your life does start to go a bit faster after a while and things. But in many ways it does feel like 30 years because I sort of feel I've always been in Genesis. I have a real problem to remember a time before it. It seems to have just been my life.
Tony, the new Genesis album is called Calling All Stations. Tell us about the first single, Congo.
Yes, well, Congo, it's a simple lyrical idea, really, about a woman and a man, and the woman is feeling that the man is tying her down, and he says, well, the only way you're going to get rid of me is if you send me to the Congo. And the reason why it's Congo rather than anywhere else was because it scanned well. And, I'd sort of been fiddling around with loops and things, and, which is something I do quite a bit, which is what this song sort of started off with, rather than a drum loop, it was more a sort of multi-instrumental loop. And it produced a certain kind of sound, and the result, this word Congo seemed to keep coming out of this loop. And so we decided to make that the title of the song, and then I sort of wrote the lyric to fit that.
Mike, your first choice as well?
I'm very happy with it. To be honest, singles I tended to leave to the record label, in the hope that they know better than I do. It was going to be either this or Shipwrecked. I think I'm happy the way, because we've done a sort of edit for the single, and it probably makes the song, for once the editing works quite well, makes the song a little heavier. We concentrate more on the kind of darker parts of the song, and I think the first thing you hear is this tune, and I think it works well.
You say that I put chains on you, but I don't think that's really true. But if you wanna be free from me, you gotta you wanna just do what you please. You can send me to the Congo, I'm free to leave. There's always somewhere anybody can leave. Yes, you can send me to the Congo, you have to believe. You can do it if you wanna just do what you please. I would never be the one to say you had no reason to want me somewhere else, far, far away. Someday you may understand, someday you will see that someone who would die for you is all I've ever been. If that's how it's got to be, if that's what you want for me, I would never be the one to
There you go, first single off the 20th album from Genesis. That's Congo. Tony Banks, Mike Rutherford, and Ray Wilson of the band are here with us. Phil Collins going to drop in later. Tony, Phil finally left Genesis last year to totally concentrate on his solo career.
Well, I think every time, ever since, he had big success with Face Value, after that, I kind of thought, well, is he going to want to come back? And then he did, and then so by then I started getting used to it, I think, really, by the time it got to that. I really thought, I had a sort of feeling that he might not come back for We Can't Dance, and I think there probably was, in his own mind, perhaps a bit more doubt at that time. But, we did that, and we had a great time doing it. And I think once he was back with us and working with us, he really enjoyed himself. I think the touring sometimes gets it's a bit more of a strain touring with Genesis than it is with his own band, because I think the songs are a bit more demanding, But so we weren't particularly surprised after that, though. I think got a feeling that it was sort of coming to an end, and I think I'm very grateful he stayed as long as he did.
Hot sun beating down, burning my feet just walking around. Hot sun making me sweat, gators getting close, hasn't got me yet. I can dance, I can talk, only thing about me is the way I walk. I can dance, I can sing, I'm just standing here selling everything. Blue jeans sit on the beach, her dog's talking to me, but she's out of reach. Ooh, she's got a body under that shirt, but all she wants to do is rub my face in the dirt. 'Cause I can dance, I can talk, only thing about me is the way I walk. I can dance, I can sing, I'm just standing here selling, and checking everything is in place. You never know who's looking on. Young punk spilling beer on my shoes, bad guys talking to me, trying to steal my blues. Thick smoke, see her smiling through. I never thought so much could happen, just shooting pool. But I can dance, I can talk, the only thing about me is the way that I walk. I can dance, I can sing, I'm just standing here selling, and checking everything is in place. You never know who's looking on. A perfect body with a perfect face. No, I can dance, I can talk, the only thing about me is the way I walk. No, I can dance, I can sing, I'm just standing here
Written by Tony and Mike, along with Phil Collins off the Genesis CD We Can't Dance. That's, of course, I Can't Dance. Hey, Mike, in addition to Genesis, you've had a great run with Mike and the Mechanics. Is that still a project, or have you put the toolbox away forever, huh?
Not a good line there. Pack that toolbox for good.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think, what we've done for the last 19, 20 years is do Genesis and then do some stuff outside Genesis. I think that's worked well. The Mechanics had a very good time, not so much here, but in Europe last year with a sort of best of album and some tours and stuff. It's gone very, very well, and I really enjoy working with those guys, the two Pauls. I'm sure I'll do more. I think it's important that you don't try and do both at once. I think it works fine doing solo stuff and outside stuff as long as whichever you're doing, that's your main focus. And right now it's Genesis, the album's coming out and the tour's coming up, and that sort of takes your mind. It's more a question of just focusing on one thing at a time.
Every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Oh, crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, still to conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late when we die. Oh, when we die. We don't see eye to eye. So we open up a quarrel between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. It may have a new perspective on a different day. And if you don't give up and don't give in, you may just be okay. So say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. Because it's too late. It's too late when we die. Whoa, when we die. We don't see eye to eye. I wasn't there that morning when my father passed away. I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. So say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say
mega tune out of the late 80s for one of our guests, Mike Rutherford, Mike and the Mechanics, and a great one, The Living Years. Hey, next up, another song that touches on family dynamics. It was the hit these guys made new singer Ray Wilson audition to. It's coming your way right here on the Genesis Superstar Music Special.
Here's the deal. Prime Star Satellite TV, $99 complete, including installation, 1 month of Prime Entertainment and Showtime movie channels, the revolutionary new Prime Finder remote, and no dish to buy. Just $99. That's it. You want fluff? Get a poodle. You want satellite TV? Get Prime Star's big deal. Call 1-800-PRIME STAR. Get your local Nobody Beats the Wiz. Offer ends 10/31/97.
Participating dealers only. Prices may vary. Assumes SRP install price of $149 and use a $50 rebate coupon.
All right, I'm here to talk to you about film. 35mm camera film. Specifically, new Kodak Gold Max self-adjusting film. It lets you take great pictures in bright light, low light, fast action, no action, and even zoom. So say you have a 12-picture roll. You can take one picture in daylight, twilight, flashlight, sunlight, your brother running, your sister sprinting, both standing still, close up, zoomed in, zoomed out, and still have one shot left to snap of whatever else your heart desires. New Gold Max film from Kodak. Take pictures further.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks. Welcome back to Genesis, the first 30 years. Mike, Tony, and new lead singer Ray are here. Phil Collins will be by later. Hey, Tony, you talked earlier about auditioning Ray and that he was your first choice. And Ray, some critics have said that your voice is closer to Peter Gabriel's than Phil Collins.
Well, I think, it's not conscious. My sound isn't consciously like Peter Gabriel's. I think we share a kind of texture to our voice that is what people, I think, hear. I think the way we phrase our singing is quite different, actually. But it's not a bad thing. I'm quite pleased about that. I am a very different singer to that of Phil's.
And they made you audition to a tough one, huh? No Son of Mine. You have any say in that?
Well, I didn't choose No Son of Mine. They chose it, and it was one of the 7 that I was given to sing. It just so happened that was first up, and it's a song that's got a great deal of emotion in it, and means a lot to me. I think I could relate to the lyrical aspects of it, and I kind of made it my own. I think certain songs you can make your own, and that was certainly one of them. And I could deliver it. It tended to sit nice in my range, and I could deliver it with a lot of emotion. And I think that was fate, really, because that, in the end, was a big reason I'm here now.
Well, the key to my survival was never in much doubt. The question was how I could keep sane, trying to find a way out. Things were never easy for me. Peace of mind was hard to find, and I needed a place where I could hide, somewhere I could call mine. I didn't think much about it till it started happening all the time. Soon I was living with the fear every day of what might happen that night. They say that time is a healer, and now my wounds are not the same. Well, I rang that bell with my heart in my mouth. I had to hear what it said. He sat me down to talk to me, and he looked me straight in the eyes. He said, you know, son mine, but where should I go, and what should I do? You know, son mine, when I came here for help, oh, I was looking for you. You know, son mine, you know, son,
What a great song, huh? No Son of Mine. Hey, Tony, lots of people probably have forgotten that Peter Gabriel was once the lead singer of Genesis. When he left, you guys think about calling it quits?
Well, yes, in a way, but I mean, many times we've felt calling it quits. In a funny way, I think it's because we're rather sort of, being difficult kind of people to some extent. I probably thought less about stopping the band when Peter left, as I did when Phil left in many ways. I've been more inclined to my own self to leave the band in between times. There's something about there's a kind of side of me that says, well, these guys are leaving, but we can do it. And it's a challenge, it suddenly opens the door and I think, well, let's show them, whatever. And you kind of go for it with a sort of renewed energy, I think. And so when Peter left, it was a big blow for me personally, who was a very close friend of mine in particular. And, it was all those things. But you just think, well, we can do it. And let's just prove we can do it, I suppose. We didn't actually know at the time we were going to replace him with Phil. At one point we thought we were going to get an outside singer in, but we still felt confident we could have done it. And I honestly think if we got an outside singer in, if we found the right guy, we could have done it that way as well. I really do think that. But because Phil was there, it's, it was a natural choice in the end, although we didn't realize it right at the beginning.
stay with me, my love. I hope you'll always be right here by my side. If ever I need you, oh my love, in your arms I feel so safe and so secure. Every day is such a perfect day to spend along with you. I will follow you. Will you follow me? All the days and nights that we know will be. I will stay with you. Will you stay with me? Just one single tear in each passing year. With the dawn, oh, I see so very clearly now. All my fears are drifting by me so slowly now, fading away. I can say the night is long, but you are here, close at hand. Oh, I'm better for the smile you give. And while I live, I will follow you. Will you follow me? All the days and nights that we know will be. I will stay with you. Will you stay with me? Just one single tear in each passing year there will be. I will follow you. Will you follow me? All the days and nights that we know will be. I will stay with you. Will you stay with me? Just one single tear in each passing year. I will follow you. Will you follow me? All the days and nights that we know we'll be down here. Stay with you, stay with me. Just one single tear.
That was the first chart hit ever for Genesis, and it happened on the very first album Phil Collins took over lead vocals on. From 19 years ago, Follow You, Follow Me. Hey, next up, the song that had that amazing puppet video, Remember Land of Confusion? It's next on the Genesis Superstar Music Special.
All right, I'm here to talk to you about film. 35mm camera film, specifically new Kodak Gold Max self-adjusting film. It lets you take great pictures in bright light, low light, fast action, no action, and even zoom. So say you have a 12-picture roll. You can take one picture in daylight, twilight, flashlight, sunlight, your brother running, your sister sprinting, both standing still, close up, zoomed in, zoomed out, and still have one shot left to snap of whatever else your heart desires. New Gold Max film from Kodak. Take pictures further.
What's that on your face? Yeah, I know you just washed it, but there's probably about 2 weeks worth of gunk left behind by your not very cleansing cleanser. What do? Clean your innocent, unsuspecting skin with one of Biori's new facial cleansers. Biori cleansers are different because they break up that nasty oil, dirt, and makeup residue. So when you rinse, all that grossness rolls away down the drain, and for once, your skin is absolutely clean, which your face will thank you for. Biori. Clean, honest.
Here's the deal. Prime Star Satellite TV, $99, complete, including installation. 1 month of Prime Entertainment and Showtime movie channels. The revolutionary new Prime Finder remote, and no dish to buy. Just $99. That's it. You want fluff? Get a poodle. You want satellite TV? Get Prime Star's big deal. Call 1-800-PRIME-STAR. Get your local Nobody Beats the Wiz. Offer ends 10/31/97.
Participating dealers only. Prices may vary. Assumes SRP install price of $149 and use a $50 rebate coupon.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks. You're listening to the Genesis Superstar Music Special. I'm Dana Miller. Mike, Tony, and Ray of the band are here. Phil Collins will drop in later. Hey, Mike, Genesis is known as one of the very best live bands in rock and roll history, no doubt about it. You guys got another tour coming up. How are you going to top the last one?
Yeah, it's always a problem. You always want to try and find something new, find something different.
Yeah, sure.
And we've taken elements of the last stage show, which we used these Jumbotron screens to enhance the kind of visual presentation of the songs, to another stage. We've got a new design now. They kind of split up and move around and do weird and wonderful things. We hope. On the drawing they do anyway. They're being built now. I think it's always important for us to try and create an atmosphere in which some of the songs, atmospheric songs, can really have a setting. So the more variety you can get in terms of sort of looks and moods on stage, the better. So that's underway, and I must say, the last tour was a stadium tour, so the set was very big, and we've gone to arenas this time, but the set's still very big, so it should look good.
Oh, it always does. Ray, you're the new guy on the block. Are you nervous about singing all these classic Genesis tunes live?
I'm not nervous about it at the moment, particularly. I think that I've just got to get on with it, and I'm sure I can deliver a lot of the songs quite well. I think the best time to ask me is 5 minutes before I go on stage. I think you'll maybe get a different answer then. It's going to be very exciting walking on the stage on this tour. It's going to be good fun. I really feel that.
Did you read the news today?
the Genesis Invisible Touch CD. That's Land of Confusion. Hey, Mike, did you guys have any idea in the whole wide world that album was going to be so mega?
Well, especially, I mean, I thought it was a good album. I didn't, kind of when you're making an album, I don't think you really think about how it's going to do. Kind of get locked into the making of it and doing the best job you can. And when it comes out, I think the trouble with this day and age is that the size of success is often at that level, Invisible Touch. It's often affected by, you need single success to do that, which is something that is not always our forte, but on that album it was.
Well, I've been waiting here so long, but thinking nothing could go wrong. Well, now I know she has the built-in ability to take everything she sees, and now it seems I'm falling for her. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. She reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. It takes control and slowly tears you apart. Well, I don't really know her, I only know her name. But she crawls under your skin, you never quite the same. And now I know she's got something you just can't trust, and it's something mysterious. And now it seems I'm falling for her. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. She reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. It takes control and slowly tears you apart. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. She reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. It takes control and slowly tears you apart. Well, she don't like losing, to her it's still a game. And though she will mess up your life, you want her just the same. And now I know she has the built-in ability to take everything she sees. And now it seems I'm falling for her. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. She reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. It takes control and slowly tears you apart. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. She seems to have invisible touch. She seems to have invisible touch, yeah. She seems to have invisible touch.
Number one smash for Genesis, of course, Invisible Touch. Next up, we're going to check in with Phil Collins when the Genesis Superstar Music Special continues.
All right, I'm here to talk to you about film, 35mm camera film, specifically new Kodak Gold Max self-adjusting film. It lets you take great pictures in bright light, low light, fast action, no action, and even zoom. So say you have a 12-picture roll. You can take one picture in daylight, twilight, flashlight, sunlight, your brother running, your sister sprinting, both standing still, close up, zoomed in, zoomed out, and still have one shot left to snap of whatever else your heart desires. New Gold Max film from Kodak. Take pictures further.
Oil slick, shiny as a new penny, like butter? Not things you want to hear when they're talking about your face. But a lot of times, that's what your moisturizer is doing, using oils or oil substitutes on top of your skin. The solution? Biore's new 100% oil-free moisturizer. It's different because it works with the natural hydrating agents in your skin instead of just dousing it with oil. Biore's moisturizer leaves your skin perfectly hydrated, so you'll never have to hear, "Can I have a shoe with that shine?" Biore. Clean, honest.
Here's the deal. Prime Star Satellite TV, $99 complete, including installation. 1 month of Prime Entertainment and Showtime movie channels. The revolutionary new Prime Finder remote, and no dish to buy. Just $99. That's it. You want fluff? Get a poodle. You want satellite TV? Get Prime Star's big deal. Call 1-800-PRIME-STAR. Get your local Nobody Beats the Wiz. Offer ends 10/31/97.
Participating dealers only. Prices may vary. Assumes SRP install price of $149 and use a $50 rebate coupon.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks. Welcome back to the Genesis Superstar Music Special. I'm Dana Miller, hanging with Tony, Mike, and Ray from the band, and right now, let's check on in with former lead singer Phil Collins. Phil left Genesis last year, and pal, your old mates have nothing bad to say about you.
It is nothing I work at. I mean, it is the way I am. You know, I mean, I believe that you should try and be, you know, you do as you would be done by. You know, I mean, innocent until proved guilty. Really, with people, I think I'm always the one that sees both people's points of view.
Phil, you were the drummer in Genesis before being drafted as lead singer, but drumming was always your first love, right?
Yeah, I started playing drums when I was 5, and I remember very distinctly the day I got my drum kit that it was made by my uncles for Christmas as a result of me having been very keen on the drums for the previous 2 years. Because when I was 3, I was given a drum that apparently I wouldn't let go of, and I kept banging it all over the house. and so they made me this drum kit when I was 5, which I kept till I was about 10, and then I upgraded it a little bit, and then when I was 12, I got my first proper drum kit. And so I've been playing drums all my life, really, and I have certain very vivid memories of my early days of playing the drums, you know, but it is a long time ago now. Well, the idea about doing You Can't Hurry Love was really, I wanted to do, I like covering other people's songs, I really like singing other people's songs, and we did Tomorrow Never Knows on face value, and I just thought I'd love to do a Motown song on the next album, and I had a short list, various songs. Going to a Go-Go was one, and then the Stones did it, and then Nowhere to Run with Martha and the Vandellas, and Can't Hurry Love was one of my favourites, and so we had to go at that, and it was meant to be a tribute to Motown, really, rather than a different kind of treatment of the song. It was meant to be, I actually listened to the Supremes version and tried to cop everything that they did. And then I put strings on it and kind of ruined it in some respects. I wish I hadn't done that now.
Honey, love, ooh, ease my mind. And I need to find time, someone to call mine. My mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy, but it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Just trust in the good time, no matter how long it takes. How many heartaches must I stand before I find a love to let me live again? Right now the only thing that keeps me hanging on, when I feel my strength, ooh, it's almost gone. Remember mama said, hurry love, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy, it's a game of give and take. How long must I wait? How much more must I take before loneliness will cause my heart to break? No, I can't bear to live my life alone. I've grown impatient for love to call my own. But when I feel that I can't go on with these precious words keep me hanging on. I remember mama said, hurry love, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy, well it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. Just trust in the good time, no matter how long it takes. And I break now, love, it don't come easy, but I keep on waiting, anticipating for that soft voice to talk to me at night, for some tender arms, hold me tight. I keep waiting, ooh, till that day, but it ain't easy, no, you know it ain't easy. My mama said you can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy, but it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. She
Couple of
said
solo
love
turns
don't
back to back from former Genesis lead singer Phil Collins, his tribute to Motown there. Phil, do reviews bug you?
I get more than my share of bad reviews, mainly, which is all to be taken with a pinch of salt, to be quite honest, because if the man on the street likes what you're doing, they're the real people. The people that write in magazines and papers tend to be, people that either can't do it themselves. There's the old cliche of those that can do and those that can't criticize. It's something that I've actually learned to live with. But nevertheless, when I look at that situation of why I get a lot of reviews, people come in with a lot of predetermined and preconditioned ideas about me, based on on their history. Maybe they've read a lot of articles to do their research, which are all based on things written by people that have never met me, and so the circle gets bigger each time. And then the music, you'd be surprised if you knew how a record was made, and you knew the intentions and the motivations and what the person was like who made the record, you'd have much more of an understanding as to why the music sounds like it does.
Tony, what about Genesis reviews?
One of our strongest periods was actually just after Phil took over the vocals. We had the Melody Maker poll of the year, despite the fact the magazine didn't like us very much, but the people reading the magazine did, and we sort of won virtually all the categories, So we've had lots of very strong moments like that. These things are it's almost like it happened to somebody else actually now, some of those things. Each time when you're in the new situation, you're judged you're only as big as your latest album and your latest tour and your latest everything else, I think, in this game, you know, and you can fall very, very quickly.
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day and you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, and that's all. I could leave, but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you with you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all instead of taking one bite. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. But I could leave, but I won't go. Well, it'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Truth is, I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. But I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. So why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. But just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Well, I could say day and you say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. That's all.
The Boys and Genesis, and of course, That's All. Hey, coming up over the next hour, more hit music and conversation with Phil, plus Tony, Mike, and Ray from Genesis 97. It's the Genesis Superstar Music Special. Stay right here.
Here's the deal. Prime Star Satellite TV, $99 complete, including installation, 1 month of Prime Entertainment and Showtime movie channels, the revolutionary new Prime Finder remote, and no dish to buy. Just $99. That's it. You want fluff? Get a poodle. You want satellite TV? Get Prime Star's big deal. Call 1-800-PRIME-STAR. Get your local Nobody Beats the Wiz. Offer ends 10/31/97.
Participating dealers only. Prices may vary. Assumes SRP install price of $149 and use a $50 rebate coupon.
And it's Super Bowl champ Reggie White with the sack.
Hey, quarterback man, while you're lying there, let Reggie tell you about Chunky Soup's Tackle Your Hunger game.
Huh?
Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Reggie with another sack.
As I was saying, you can win $100,000 instantly.
Instant tea?
Just look under chunky labels with my picture on them to see if you win. Back in a second.
Reggie with his third sack in a row.
And I just love chunky beef with country vegetables and sirloin burger with country vegetables. They got more beef than any leading soup.
More briefs?
Hey, kid, maybe you should be playing the Chunky Tackle Your Hunger game instead.
Yeah.
No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. For complete official rules and game piece, send a self-addressed stamped envelope by 61098 to Chunky Tackle Your Hunger Game Piece, P.O. Box 8179, Grand Rapids, Minnesota 55745. Vermont and Washington may omit postage. U.S. residents only. Game ends 6/30/98.
All right, I'm here to talk to you about film. 35mm camera film, specifically new Kodak Gold Max self-adjusting film. It lets you take great pictures in bright light, low light, fast action, no action, and even zoom. So say you have a 12-picture roll. You can take one picture in daylight, twilight, flashlight, sunlight, your brother running, your sister sprinting, both standing still, close up, zoomed in, zoomed out, and still have one shot left to snap of whatever else your heart desires. New Gold Max film from Kodak. Take pictures further.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks. The Genesis Superstar Music Special. From Hollywood, I'm Dana Miller. We're celebrating the release of the brand new Genesis CD, Calling All Stations. Tony Banks, Mike Rutherford, and Ray Wilson are here. Phil Collins will be back in just a bit. Tony, the three of you are now the core of Genesis, but there's more folks in the album, right?
Well, the musicians are an easy part to deal with, really. There are two drummers on the album. The main drummer used is a drummer called Nir Z, who is an Israeli who lives in New York. And then the other drummer is a guy called Nick DeVigilio who does a couple of songs, and he's an American. And it's quite nice for us to try. We want to try and use drummers who perhaps weren't, too well known. In the same sense as why we got Ray, we didn't really want a sort of a household name to join the band. We didn't want to sort of become like a supergroup. So that was an important part of it. We feel the album has a sort of a slightly darker edge to it than more recent Genesis albums. It's a little bit more. The songs are a bit more elongated, and the chords have a bit more room to breathe, perhaps. It's a little more, perhaps not quite so instant in some senses, although I think there are 2 or 3 tracks that are quite instant. But I think it's an album that's got more sustained kind of depth in it, and we've got half a dozen songs which are sort of what you might call over-length songs on this, which I think is... Well, for me, it's more where the heart of the album lies. But I like, I like every track on this album. I think it's, I really feel very strongly about this. I think that we had another half dozen tracks that aren't on this album that we would have been happy to have put on. We wouldn't have been ashamed of them, and we had a sort of real, choice of strength. So, it was a very productive time for us, and we're pleased with the result.
What's your favorite track on Calling All Stations?
Today, I'll give a different answer to the one I've been given recently, and I will say that my favorite track is There Must Be Some Other Way, which is the track I normally give the answer to, actually. Can't think of it. But it's just the one that came to me. And I still, there's something about it I like very much. I think it's a good combination of what we do best, Mike and I, in terms of writing nice sort of chords and riffs and stuff like that. But it also shows Ray in a sort of a good light. There's a bit of Ray's spontaneous singing, which became the chorus of this song, And it shows how we can introduce a new person into the group and kind of feed off their strengths a bit and still keep it really essentially very Genesis. And also the song has quite a nice elongated instrumental bit in the middle, which is nice as well.
Part of my life, I must remind myself again. Too much has happened to us to cause each other pain. It's over now, there's too much guilt we share. Time for talking and learning. parts in a play. Letting other people, strangers say our lines. To think it should come to this after all these years. What was mine and what should stay behind? There would have been a time of sharing, of caring. There must be some other way to get where we have to go. There must be some other way. Please show me another way. Once it would have been so easy to do what we have to do. What we have to do. You know there must be some other way. Please show me another way. You know there must be another way.
There Must Be Some Other Way. That's new Genesis off Calling All Stations. Mike, last year you had a big Greatest Hits album and tour with Mike and the Mechanics. Did you find it tough to come back to Genesis?
The thing to realize is that we come back because we want to. That's the key, I think. You know, as everyone's solo career has been doing very well, it must show the world, I think, in my mind, that we do it for the right reasons. You know, Phil didn't have to come back. His career was doing quite well enough, I think. It's because you want to. I think there's no reason to stop it, really.
I said, go if you wanna go, stay if you wanna stay. I didn't care if you hung around me, I didn't care if you went away. And I know you were never right, I'll admit I was never wrong. I could never make up my mind, I made it up as I went along. And though I treated you like a child, I'm gonna miss you for the rest of my life. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. I never had any time, and I never had any call, but I went out of my way just to hurt you, for one I shouldn't hurt at all. I thought I was being cruel, yeah, I thought I was being strong, but it's always the same old story. You never know what you got till it's gone. If I ever catch up with you, I'm gonna love you for the rest of your life. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. All I need is a miracle. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. All I need is a miracle. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. If I ever catch up with you, I'm gonna love you for the rest of your life. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. All
Mike Rutherford, along with his other band, Mike and the Mechanics, and the smash hit All I Need Is a Miracle. Next up, we'll talk favorite Genesis hits as the Genesis Superstar Music Special continues.
All right, I'm here to talk to you about film, 35mm camera film, specifically new Kodak Gold Max self-adjusting film. It lets you take great pictures in bright light, low light, fast action, no action, and even zoom. So say you have a 12-picture roll. You can take one picture in daylight, twilight, flashlight, sunlight, your brother running, your sister sprinting, both standing still, close up, zoomed in, zoomed out, and still have one shot left to snap of whatever else your heart desires. New Gold Max film from Kodak. Take pictures further.
Oil slick, shiny as a new penny, like butter? Not things you want to hear when they're talking about your face. But a lot of times, that's what your moisturizer is doing, using oils or oil substitutes on top of your skin. The solution? Biore's new 100% oil-free moisturizer. It's different because it works with the natural hydrating agents in your skin instead of just dousing it with oil. Biore's moisturizer leaves your skin perfectly hydrated, so you'll never have to hear, "Can I have a shoe with that shine?" Biore. Clean, honest.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks. Hello and welcome back. I'm Dana Miller, and you're listening to the Genesis Superstar Music Special. Mike, Tony, and Ray are here. Hey, Tony, what's your favorite Genesis hit, huh?
I don't know, really. I mean, it's different periods, you know. I always think Supper's Ready from the early period is a very strong moment, you know. And my favourite song from one of my favourite songs we ever did is a song called Duchess, which is on the album Duke, which was actually released as a single, but it certainly wasn't a hit.
Yeah.
But that was probably because of the time it was released. If you really want a hit, well, I suppose my favourite song that was a hit in England was Mama, but that wasn't actually a hit over here either, so I'm not really helping you.
No, but it's interesting anyway. How about you, Mike?
It's often hard, you know. I haven't heard these songs for a long time. I was like Invisible Touch, actually. I thought that, and also Tonight, Tonight, Tonight. That was a sort of a kind of cool, dark, moody song.
I'm coming down like a monkey, but it's alright. Like a load on your back that you can't see. Ooh, but it's alright. Try to shake it loose, cut it free, just let it go. Just get it away from me. Cause tonight, 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 I'm gonna make it right. Tonight, 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 I'm going down like a monkey. Ooh, but it's alright. Try to pick yourself up and carry that weight that you can't see. But don't you know it's alright? It's like a helter-skelter going down and down, round and round. But just get it away from me. Because tonight, 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 we're gonna make it right. Tonight, tonight, tonight,
You can find that one on the 1983 album entitled Genesis, Illegal Alien, of course. Hey, Tony, after Invisible Touch was released, Rolling Stone magazine named you guys the Band of the Year.
Well, I always thought Rolling Stone hated us, actually. I mean, they've certainly written a lot of rather detrimental things of us over the years.
Yeah.
Most people hate us in the press. I'm not quite sure why, really. Sometimes I think it's because we've kind of done well despite them, you know. They say, oh, this band's awful, and then we do better. And we used to have, in fact, there was a reviewer in Montreal who used to, every time we played there, gave us a terrible review. And every time we went back there, we'd played to twice the audience we did it before, you know. So we hoped you'd go on giving us bad reviews, which indeed you did.
All that time I was searching, nowhere to run to. It started me thinking, wondering what I could make of my life, and who'd be waiting, asking all kinds of questions to myself, but never finding the answers. This time, I still remember everything you said. There's so much you promised. How could I ever forget? Listen, you know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, I'm not gonna. But I'm in too deep. So listen to me. Oh, you must believe me. I can feel your eyes go through me, but I don't know why. Oh, I know you're going, but I can't believe it's the way that you leave. There's so much you promised. How could I ever forget? Listen, you know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, I'm not gonna make this. You know I want to, but I'm in too deep. So listen to me. I can feel your eyes go through me. I've stayed too long, only thinking about myself. Now I want to spend my life just caring about somebody else. But listen, you know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, but I'm in too deep. You know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, I'm not gonna make this. You know I want to, but I'm in too deep. You know I love you, but I just can't
off Invisible Touch, In Too Deep. Hey, we'll get Phil Collins back here as the Genesis Superstar Music Special continues.
What's that on your face? Yeah, I know you just washed it, but there's probably about 2 weeks worth of gunk left behind by your not very cleansing cleanser. What do? Clean your innocent, unsuspecting skin with one of Biorri's new facial cleansers. Biorri cleansers are different because they break up that nasty oil, dirt, and makeup residue. So when you rinse, all that grossness rolls away down the drain, and for once, your skin is absolutely clean, which your face will thank you for. Biorri, clean, honest.
Here's the deal. Prime Star Satellite TV, $99, complete, including installation. 1 month of Prime Entertainment and Showtime movie channels. The revolutionary new Prime Finder remote, and no dish to buy. Just $99. That's it. You want fluff? Get a poodle. You want satellite TV? Get Prime Star's big deal. Call 1-800-PRIME-STAR. Get your local Nobody Beats the Wiz. Offer ends 10/31/97.
Participating dealers only. Prices may vary. Assumes SRP install price of $149 and use a $50 rebate coupon.
All right, I'm here to talk to you about film. 35mm camera film. Specifically, new Kodak Gold Max self-adjusting film. It lets you take great pictures in bright light, low light, fast action, no action, and even zoom. So say you have a 12-picture roll. You can take one picture in daylight, twilight, flashlight, sunlight, your brother running, your sister sprinting, both standing still, close up, zoomed in, zoomed out, and still have one shot left to snap of whatever else your heart desires. New Gold Max film from Kodak. Take pictures further.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks. You're listening to the Genesis Superstar Music Special. I'm Dana Miller. Last year, Phil Collins finally left the band, and I guess your goal is to maybe spend more time acting, right?
There's a couple of projects which I'm sort of helping develop. There's a film I'm developing with Disney, which I hope will probably happen next year. And, you know, there's lots of actor for hire parts I hope that's going to come my way. So I am serious about it. I think it's something that I really enjoy doing, and I find the challenge of actually going into the studio every day and in front of, you know, established directors and established actors and trying to keep up with them is actually a challenge for me. You know, I mean, it's something new for me to try and do.
Phil, I just asked Mike and Tony what their favorite Genesis songs were. What's your favorite Phil Collins tune?
Take Me Home is one of my favorite songs that I've written. It's actually about mental institutions, although I'm sure nobody actually really believes that. But it actually is. It's like a cuckoo's nest sort of idea of, you know, they won't let me write with anything sharp in here. They won't let me go outside, you know, because they believe I'm crazy. But actually, I'm not crazy. But I'll let them believe I am, you know. And I mean, the video for the song was something completely irrelevant, really. We were just going around the world and we shot a bit of it in every country we went to. But it is one of my favourite songs.
Working when it's daylight, sleeping when it's night. I've got no far horizons. I wish upon a star. They don't think that I listen, but I know who they are. And I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Oh, I don't mind. No, I She calls out to the man on the street. Sir, can you help me? It's cold and I'm nowhere to sleep. Is there somewhere you can tell me? He walks on, doesn't look back. He pretends he can't hear her. Starts to whistle as he crosses the street. Seems embarrassed to be there. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you, you and me in paradise. Think about it. She calls out to the man on the street. He can see she's been crying. She's got blisters on the soles of her feet. She can't walk, but she's trying. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, it's just another day for you, you and me in paradise.
Right off his But Seriously CD, that's Phil, along with David Crosby on vocals and Another Day in Paradise. Hey, Mike, you and Phil are obviously still great friends, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should say that the whole split was very amicable, and I think, gosh, he's a very dear friend for both of us, and I think when you first leave, I know, same with Peter, you probably are slightly less in touch than normal because you kind of want to almost have a sort of a bit of a distance while we do our first album, and you kind of establish the kind of the next stage. But yeah, I mean, goodness, he's a dear friend.
That's great. All right, there's still more coming your way right here on the Genesis Superstar Music Special.
Here's the deal. Prime Star Satellite TV, $99 complete, including installation. 1 month of Prime Entertainment and Showtime movie channels. The revolutionary new Prime Finder remote, and no dish to buy. Just $99. That's it. You want fluff? Get a poodle. You want satellite TV? Get Prime Star's big deal. Call 1-800-PRIME STAR. Get your local Nobody Beats the Wiz. Offer ends 10/31/97.
Participating dealers only. Prices may vary. Assumes SRP install price of $149 and use a $50 rebate coupon.
All right, I'm here to talk to you about film. 35mm camera film. Specifically, new Kodak Gold Max self-adjusting film. It lets you take great pictures in bright light, low light, fast action, no action, and even zoom. So say you have a 12-picture roll. You can take one picture in daylight, twilight, flashlight, sunlight, your brother running, your sister sprinting, both standing still, close up, zoomed in, zoomed out, and still have one shot left to snap of whatever else your heart desires. New Gold Max film from Kodak. Take pictures further.
Oil slick, shiny as a new penny, like butter? Not things you want to hear when they're talking about your face. But a lot of times, that's what your moisturizer is doing, using oils or oil substitutes on top of your skin. The solution? Biore's new 100% oil-free moisturizer. It's different because it works with the natural hydrating agents in your skin instead of just dousing it with oil. Biore's moisturizer leaves your skin perfectly hydrated, so you'll never have to hear, "Can I have a shoe with that shine?" Biore. Clean, honest.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks. Welcome back. I'm Dana Miller, and you're listening to the Genesis Superstar Music Special. We've been spending the last couple of hours with Phil Collins, Mike Rutherford, Tony Banks, and new lead singer Ray Wilson. Hey guys, you guys are about to kick off a gigantic world tour, a ton of dates here in America. Are your American audiences different than the Europeans?
I mean, they're pretty good both sides of the Atlantic, to be honest. Slightly different feeling from what songs they like or don't like. But I mean, I think we've been very fortunate over the years that we haven't sort of had special areas that are very hot and others that are very cold. I think people forget that Genesis have probably, until the last couple of albums, been a bigger live band than a kind of album sales band. Yeah. So I think our sort of touring reputation, our touring link with the audience is very strong.
Need I say I love you? Need I say I care? Need I say that emotions something we don't share? I don't want to be sitting here trying to deceive you, 'cause you know, baby, that I don't wanna go. We cannot live together. We cannot live apart. And that's the situation. I knew it from the start. Every time that I look at you, well, I can see the future. 'Cause you know, baby, that I don't wanna go. Just throwing it all away. Throwing it all away. Is there nothing that I could say to make you change your mind? I watch the world go round and round and see mine turning upside down. Throwing it all away. Now who will light up the darkness? Who will hold your hand? Who will find you the answers when you don't understand? Why should I have to be the one who has to convince you? 'Cause you know, baby,
Someday you'll be sorry. Someday when you're free, memories will remind you that our love was meant to be. But late at night when you call my name, the only sound you'll hear is the sound of your voice calling, calling after me. Just throwing it all away, throwing it all away. And there's nothing that I
Another great Genesis tune, wrapping up our time with these guys. Ray, you're the new kid. You got to tell me, what did your mom say when you told her you were going to be in Genesis?
Oh, it was strange, actually, because, when the first experience I had of success was when I was number one with Stiltskin, and my mother was particularly impressed by that, because number one's number one,
Right.
Yet when, I said I'm the lead singer of Genesis, she kind of doesn't really know what that means, I mean, she knows who Genesis are, but it's kind of, we haven't done anything yet, so it's just, I'm in a band, and it's a band that everybody knows, so she's kind of like, well, take care of yourself, son, and that's about it, she's, mothers look at their sons in different ways to anyone else. They only care about how your health is and if you're eating all right and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, congratulations anyway. And to you, Mike and Tony, best of luck with the new CD, Calling All Stations. And you guys have a great tour.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks very much.
And a very special thanks to Phil Collins for being here as well. And thank you for tuning in this weekend. I'm Dana Miller. We'll see you next month right here on the Amy Grant Superstar Music Special.
'Cause tonight,
The Genesis Superstar Music Special has been an exclusive presentation of the Entertainment Radio Networks, produced and digitally crafted by Alan Smithy. Our production staff is Charles Dick and Raleigh Thompson. Affiliate relations, Maria Lang, Kristen Perdue, and Sandy Young. Our executive producer is Dana Miller. The Genesis Superstar Music Special, copyright 1997.
And it's Super Bowl champ Reggie White with the sack.
Hey, quarterback man, while you're lying there, let Reggie tell you about Chunky Soup's Tackle Your Hunger game.
Huh?
Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Reggie with another sack.
As I was saying, you can win $100,000 instantly.
Instant tea?
Just look under Chunky labels with my picture on them to see if you win. Back in a second.
Reggie with his third sack in a row.
And I just love Chunky Beef with country vegetables and Sirloin Burger with country vegetables. They got more beef than any leading soup.
More briefs?
Hey, kid, maybe you should be playing the Chunky Tackle Your Hunger game instead.
Yeah.
No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. For complete official rules and game piece, send a self-addressed stamped envelope by 61098 to Chunky Tackle Your Hunger Game Piece, P.O. Box 8179, Grand Rapids, Minnesota 55745. Vermont and Washington may omit postage. U.S. residents only. Game ends 6/30/98.
Here's the deal. Prime Star Satellite TV, $99 complete, including installation. 1 month of Prime Entertainment and Showtime movie channels. The revolutionary new Prime Finder remote, and no dish to buy. Just $99. That's it. You want fluff? Get a poodle. You want satellite TV? Get Prime Star's big deal. Call 1-800-PRIME STAR. Get your local Nobody Beats the Wiz. Offer ends 10/31/97.
Participating dealers only. Prices may vary. Assumes SRP install price of $149 and use a $50 rebate coupon.
What's that on your face? Yeah, I know you just washed it, but there's probably about 2 weeks worth of gunk left behind by your not very cleansing cleanser. What do? Clean your innocent, unsuspecting skin with one of Biorie's new facial cleansers. Biore cleansers are different because they break up that nasty oil, dirt, and makeup residue. So when you rinse, all that grossness swirls away down the drain, and for once, your skin is absolutely clean, which your face will thank you for. Biore. Clean, honest.
This is the Entertainment Radio Networks.
we're gonna make it right tonight, tonight, tonight.
Hi, this is Dana Miller, inviting you to join me for 2 hours of music and conversation with the guys in Genesis on the Superstar Music Special.
If we stop enjoying it and we stop firing up each time we make a new record, then we'll stop. But I think so far it's been working.
It's the Genesis Superstar Music Special. Don't you miss it.